You can let me know what your favorite candy is. Maybe we'll share the same opinion. Maybe we won't, but the real kicker is it doesn't matter what your favorite candy is, and we'll talk about why. So if you are starting out, you're going to learn basic phrases to describe your likes and your dislikes. I like candy. I don't like candy. I dislike candy. I love candy. Nothing is wrong with that. Grammatically, that's fine. You know, you can work on your pronunciation if L's give you difficulty. If the blending of the vowel sounds are just so different from your native language, it could take you time to grasp this. So if it takes you time to get on this level, to say something like, I like candy, I don't like candy. Again, you don't want to segment it. If we want to do pronunciation practice real quick, it's not I like candy. You need to string it all together. I like candy. I don't like candy. I don't like candy. A little bit more advanced, okay. I prefer something else instead. So if you don't like candy, I prefer chocolate instead. And then, well, wait, chocolate and candy are different? I don't know. Maybe you can have that conversation. Or I prefer savory snacks instead. I'd rather have potato chips. I'd rather have popcorn. I'd rather have a beer. I'd rather eat pretzels. So you like something, you don't like something, but how can you extend that? What would you like even more than what you like? So you like something, but you like something even more. That's how you can progress the conversation. A lot of people will get hung up on this portion. This lends itself to that false progression of English where you can get really good at this. You can list off 10 things that you like or 10 things that you dislike. Maybe you love them. Like, oh, whoa, even more. You're just making a big list. But you should be talking about things that you enjoy instead of just giving facts about yourself, because you're not really having a conversation when you're just listing things, right? I like candy. I like beer. I prefer pretzels. That's not a conversation. Or if you think it is, it's a super boring conversation. Someone likes candy or they don't like candy. Does this have an effect on what we eat? Okay, what if you like the same exact candy that I do? Then that means every time I'm eating it, I have to share with you. So maybe I want to eat it in secret just so you don't know, because I don't want to share it with you. Or every time I share it, you eat way too much and I barely have any candy for myself, right? That's the reality of the outcome. That's what you should be thinking about, not just listing all the candies that you enjoy. Don't worry about that bottom part. I didn't edit that in time. But yeah, just focus on that top portion there. What effect does this have on what we eat? If you know somebody eats way too much candy, is that going to spoil their dinner? Okay, then that's something that we can go off of. The moment where you can say something like this feels very icebreaker-y or classroom. So like a classroom exercise, you get introduced to verb, you get introduced to vocabulary, then you have to reinforce it. And you're doing that, you're utilizing English for that task. But it's not real speaking. It's not real communication. Icebreakers, that's not real communication either. Maybe there's a reason why I want to figure out what candy they enjoy so I can get it for them. You're fact-finding versus having the conversation. That's the main thing that I want to instill. There's a time and place for this, but it's so low level. Again, I don't want to discredit anybody who's struggling with this. You know, practice. If you need help with this, yeah, you can get it. But don't stay in this zone of conversation because it's not real conversation.